everybody, welcome back to another episode of Torch Sports. I'm Sophie Starkey.
And I'm Caitlin Gu.
And we are back bringing you this week's Pick 6.
We let the Torch Sports Instagram followers pick winners from 6 of the top NFL and college football matchups of the weekend. And we'll put in our picks and talk it over too.
Let's get right to it with our first matchup of the week. Number 13 Tigers are headed to Tuscaloosa to take on number 8 Crimson Tide. Caitlin, who do you have for this one?
Yeah, this is an exciting slate of college football this week. A face-off of two teams chasing the SEC West title and looking to punch their ticket to the college football playoffs. Give me the Tigers in a close one. Nick Saban hasn't lost to the same quarterback in consecutive seasons since Purdue's Drew Brees in Saban's stint with Michigan State. But Jaden Daniels has a chance to make history and solidify his spot as a Heisman frontrunner. Let's bring this next one back to Rocky Top. The number 19 Vols look to host the unranked Huskies for homecoming. Sophie, who are you taking for this one?
Is that even a question? Vols all the way.
This one is definitely a no-brainer. The Huskies are 1-7 and struggle containing opponents' run games. Tennessee's three-headed monster in Jalen Wright, Jabari Small, and Dylan Sampson are going to have a field day. Give me the Vols by 100.
For our next game, let's kick it over to the NFL. The Chiefs and the Dolphins are at the top of their game and arguably the best two teams in the AFC. Caitlin, this is going to be a close one, but who are you riding with?
What a matchup. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Isaiah Pacheco battle it out against Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Waddle, and former Chief Tyreek Hill. Germany is getting themselves a ball game. That being said, Kansas City lost a heartbreaker to the Broncos last week. The same Broncos team that the Dolphins dropped 70 on in September. On the flip side, the Dolphins have yet to beat a top team, dropping a crucial loss to the Eagles just 2 weeks ago. That being said, I still can't see Kansas City dropping 2 in a row. Give me the Chiefs. Must be nice to be a Chiefs fan. Now that we've covered the game of the week, let's jump to America's team getting ready to battle the Eagles. Sophie, who are you taking in this one? I totally agree. This rivalry never disappoints. The Eagles are the best team in the NFC, if not the NFL, and their offense is rolling. Not to mention, over the last 8 years, this matchup has been won by a 16.1 point margin. The Cowboys defense will be stellar as always and hungry for a win, but I think the Eagles push themselves into the win column this week.
92% of the time. 92%. All right, the NBA is in full swing, and there are so many superstars emerging early on in a star-studded matchup between the Suns and the Spurs. Caitlin, who are you taking?
Well, star-studded is the perfect way to describe this matchup. In Phoenix, Kevin Durant and Devin Booker are repeat NBA All-Stars, and Spurs rookie Victor Wembanyama has been taking the internet by storm. Give me the Spurs in the ultimate 2K cheat code. All 7'4" Wemby has been put to good use in San Antonio. He's pulling up for a jumper 1 minute, then catching passes over defenders' head and putting it on their head the next. The Spurs took Game 1 in a last-minute thriller, so give me San Antonio with a series sweep. Speaking of star-studded rosters, it doesn't get much better than Milwaukee and Brooklyn. Sophie, there's no right answer. Yes, there is. But who are you taking in this one?
Well, you're going to be happy with my answer. Give me the Bucks.
I like that answer. There we go. You know me. Give me MKE. It is freak time in Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo is off to an electric start, averaging 27.3 points and 10 rebounds per game. And Damian Lillard is right behind 34 with 23.3 points per game, including his 39-point debut, the best of any Buck in history. But the real X factor for Milwaukee has been the bench. Bobby Portis, Pat Connaughton, and Cam Payne are the absolute game changers, putting up 43 points in the Bucks' playoff rematch against the Heat. This Bucks roster is scary, but I love scary.
Well, that's all for today's Pick 6. Now off to this week's segment of Rocky Talk. That's all. See you next week.